Hey everybody, welcome back to Northernlion Plays RimWorld. Half hour on the clock. Last episode, good progress. We got a walled in, although not entirely roofed, stockpile. We still need to haul a bunch of stuff from right over here into there, and a bunch of stuff from right over here into both the freezer and here. Sinvicta needs to eat, but he also needs to rest. In a moderate amount of pain. Got a gunshot from a charged lance. Yo, you're bleeding out, dude. Let me look at this. Patience. Yo, I guess you eat and then you're gonna go sleep in the hospital bed, which is fine by me. You do not appear to be sleeping in the hospital bed. You appear to be having a beer. That's because it's 8 a.m., so you won't do anything else except have a beer. I forgot. Okay, that's fine. I would like to prioritize hauling this mechanoid away, but I'd also like to reconstruct this pool table if possible. So let's go to Joy, and we're gonna make a... How much? It takes 110 wood? That's fine. We can make that happen. Now let's look at Bear Taffy. He's kind of like the linchpin for us right now. He's a big hauler. He's a big baller. Sometimes he even shot calls, which is nice of him, I think. He really does it all. But his... Why is Sinvicta... I mean, you should be in a terrible mood, honestly. Not because I want you to be in a terrible mood, but because you got no light in here and also no plants. They're not creating any joy. So hopefully someone will construct a piece of wood there soon. But for now, I want Bear Taffy to, you know, get the Joy engine started back up here with this pool table. We don't have anybody that's great at construction. I think Sinvicta's the best at it. But again, if any colonist is going to have to spend time in the hospital, it's good that it's Sinvicta because he's the worst doctor. So we'll have our actual good doctors. Oh, he's fully healed anyway. We'll have our actual good doctors take care of him. And his terrible mood has already turned into a poor mood. The pool table's complete. And let's see what goes on. These should just be hauled over to the side here. That's perfect. Poor mood, Sinvicta. I'm not concerned. He'll get over it. Probably. There you go. We should have a sun lamp in here, and people have said that we need a new floor as well. Cloth 2 worn by Gordon Ramsay has deteriorated away to nothing. Well, next time we have an actual raid, I suppose that we will have... it's going to be bad for Bear's health again. I suppose that we will have to take their clothes. Or we could actually set up a bill here. Wild boar self-tamed. Dude, we're self-taming all sorts of animals over here. Weird freaking sloth unicorn. Megatherium. Unfinished cloth parka. This is like make parkas until you have how many? 8 and we have 0? Oh my god. We need like a dedicated tailor or something. Dedicated Tim the Toolman tailor maybe. But look at that. That was by far the worst encounter we've ever had. Or at least like the worst start for an encounter we've ever had. Seriously, the thing spawned right inside of our rec room. We had to use chessboards as cover. That's a terrible situation. But on the other hand, we've come out of it. Bear Taffy's feeling bad. I'm assuming that's because of the rotting corpses. And in a moderate amount of pain. From your old gunshot, maybe? I mean... I tore my meniscus once when I was jogging, and it still kind of hurts when it rains from time to time. You repairing? No, just playing. All right. I mean, it's 4 in the morning, but I guess your sleep schedule's a little messed up. That's fine. We need more power, apparently, because unless it's a super sunny day, we're not getting enough power to keep our batteries charged overnight. I guess with this extra gun turret setup, especially, that's probably causing that extra loss of power, which is fair. What are you doing? Fixing torches. Okay, that's fine. Bear Taffy, again, he continues to be the linchpin. Sweet. Drop that agave fruit off in there. Drop the potatoes off. Remember, one of my big goals, I hope we get it done this episode, but I'm skeptical, is having Bear Taffy haul enough stuff into our freezer that we need a freezer extension. But I think that I probably want to start working on our freezer extension before it's necessary. So let's build our freezer extension out of sandstone. And we want to leave 2 blocks available. It's not a huge extension. I'll be the first to tell you that. And I suppose we should put like a sandstone door here. But it does also contribute to my very slow, like, you know, restoration project of having not all of my buildings be built out of wood. Now what I'm worried about is I'm going to demolish this wall and then all of the cold air is going to come out. But I think it should still work here, at least temporarily. Look at that, we're almost at 75 simple meals as well. And that's where I want to be for the winter time. And that should be able to take me through, like, I'm not saying half of winter, but a lot of winter. And especially with all these raw ingredients, you know, still left in our freezer, I think that's going to be very nice. I don't know if it's... Oh, wait a second. Why is it 8 degrees inside of our freezer? You know why? Because we need another freezer. Or another cooler, I should say. Simple meal spoils in 1 day. Simple meal spoils in 4 days. Target temperature, crank that down. Crank that down. We're going to need another cooler stat. This is a much larger emergency than I expected it to be. Hopefully 2 of these is enough to get the job done. I didn't realize... Is it because we're opening up... It's probably because we're opening up the door so much. Yeah, no, it's definitely because we're opening up the door so much. So overnight, things should freeze, but this is something we got to get a handle on ASAP. A second cooler will help. I mean, just thermodynamically speaking, it should help. Bear, I know it's like late at night, but... Okay, Sinvicta's already building it. That's fine. What about now? Grab some components, get this shit done. Then we'll deconstruct this wall. Doesn't need power anymore, but we're gonna need power. Look at this, it's overnight, and we're just gonna run out of power overnight. Okay, so this is a bad situation. Good that it's the summertime. We still have more growing to get done. Oh god, a dry thunderstorm is not the right disaster to happen right now. It's 2 degrees, 0 degrees. We are getting some power now because it's a rainy thunderstorm, thankfully. We are getting some extra power now because it was the sun, or the sun was coming out, but a lot of our meals, kind of in a bad position here. Now they say won't spoil, but if they ever lose power again, they should start where they left off when it comes to decomposition, right? I believe so, at least. So, once Bear is awake, hopefully he'll start to work here. Sinvicta Hunter is hiding in her room, reason, naked. She's not naked. She's got a cloth toque. Oh, she's got no pants on. That's the problem. Well, honestly, we need like another raid to happen so we can get some pants. It takes us so long to create them. So the next step is deconstruction here, but maybe... We do have 61 slate blocks. Could we just make like a slate floor quickly and not leave our stuff on the ground? Takes 4 tiles. So we need 30 times 4. That's 120 slate. That's too much. Well, a wood floor is not inconceivable. We will issue a small work order here. I want to avoid overloading our people. We'll issue a small work order to cut down those trees. Still want to get all of our food inside. Gordon Ramsay's still cooking. This is important. Bear Taffy's going to get some steel, I assume. Should really just haul it all back if he can, like rather than grabbing 26 at a time. Okay, don't get struck by lightning. The sow is pregnant. Dude, this is happening like crazy now. It's because of all that training, man. That didn't come out the way I intended. Alright, BT, you got components, you got steel, you're constructing another thing to put on the grid here. This is nice. Of course, all these solar panels freaking me out because, if we go through a period of solar eclipse, we have all this power generation that has no ability to use, and our power demand is static. Relatively static, at least. Sinvicta's no longer hiding in her room. It's good news, I suppose. Cutting down some trees. We need the wood for floors. And we still got more ingredients than I'd like left outside. We need to designate this as a zone, but I'm just waiting until we get through, like the last little bit there. And then we're going to quickly deconstruct this wall. And then we're going to extend our stockpile zone thusly. We're going to wait until all the walls are deconstructed. Good, okay, so and we can see right now immediately, sorry, I kind of hit my microphone there, but we can see right now this is -3. This is -3. We are running out of power, but this thing did not keep power overnight. Like, this thing did not generate power until 5 p.m. So I think this is okay. Maybe we should get some wind turrets, wind turbines going, I should say. We're in a dangerous equilibrium right now. Like, really, I would like to make sure that we can survive the night while having our freezers stay on. Now that we've actually got our freezers full, it's important to me that we manage to, you know, use them for their intended purpose. Okay, 2 doors opening at the same time is probably bad for business. Last thing I wanted to do here, well, 2 things we wanted to do here is make it so our stockpile zone is extended. That's good. And then the very last thing is put another floor in right here. And then, honestly, I think we should, like, decommission one of these doors. I don't want 2 doors opening at the same time. It's just gonna... It's gonna fuck with our freezer a little bit. We could create an airlock, actually. We have some slate blocks. So I'll tell you, I actually don't know how to create an air block. Or an airlock, I should say. I'm gonna do an educated guess here and suggest that it's probably something related to this. And then we'll deconstruct this. We need to, like, immediately construct a wall, though. Once this is done. Because all the air is going to be fucked. Give it a sec. Give it a sec. Okay, get that built ASAP. Oh, God. Why is it taking you so long to build the slate wall? You just... Oh, that's because I had sandstone there before. Oh, God. Indoors, 20 degrees Celsius. That's fine. That's fine. It's coming back down. Spoils in less than a day. Spoils in 2 days. Spoils in less than a day. Don't worry about it. Look at this. Okay. It's coming back down, baby. This should also be way lower. This should be at, yeah, like in the negatives at least. Just let's go for -1 or -2 for now. This one's at -21. Tell you what, don't overshoot it. We'll just shoot for like a constant like -4 then. Now my hope is that this airlock doesn't allow too much nonsense to get out. Frozen won't spoil. Okay, that's good news. So we got a nice little freezer set up here. It is 6 o'clock. Not all of our batteries are full. Seems to maintain its temperature a little bit better now. Not all of our batteries are full. In fact, we have basically 1 battery worth of capacity for overnight. And that's really bad because we've got these gun turrets on like constant rotational duty. Will they last through the night? I think it's plausible. But we definitely are going to need more power. So I'm just going to go for the obvious and make another solar generator. But I guess we could also build... Hold up. Build a wind turbine. It's repulsive, somewhat rich. Requires a large clear space in front and behind for optimal airflow. But it fudges up the environment, right? Like people don't like it. How much power does it generate? Work to make 55. Market value 255. I know that this would be nice to diversify our electronics or our electrical generation so that if a solar flare hits, we're not as screwed. That being said, I'm kind of like, we're gonna have to spend so many components to get it handled. I'm gonna double down on solar generators for now, which is gonna be bad, but hopefully we just don't get hit with the solar eclipse. I mean, we're living that way in real life, right? We're like, oh man, I sure hope we don't get a solar flare that knocks out all of our electronic equipment on planet Earth. So I don't feel that bad about it. Dude, Pig 1. It's in a crazy place here. Can we issue orders to this pig now? Like Pig 1, okay, can we give it a job now? Slaughter, obedience, release, rescue, haul. Yeah, like, haul like crazy, man. The animal can haul items. I don't know how we make it haul items. Could we have Sinvicta tell the pig how to haul items? I'm not sure. But I think that we've done a very good thing. If that's the only thing that goes positive for us on this episode, it's good. You know, we've got a freezer that's larger now. It has an airlock. We're about to enter the fall season, and, you know, these potatoes, these potatoes and rice, they don't go bad anytime soon, although their HP is bad. Why is their HP so bad? Maybe I'm overthinking it a little bit. Alright, I do want to follow Bear Taffy around for a little while, because again, his hauling is kind of an important part of my day here. So right now, he's grabbing steel to make a solar generator. I guess I have given him a lot of construction lately, so I can't be mad. Wealth, still doing strong. We did have to rebuild that pool table. Oh, and look at this mood. It's been a while since we've been at that level of mood. But things are going to get rough in the winter time. The winter is where things are going to get nasty. Research is being done, so we're at 75 meals. Roughly 75 meals. The fueled stove has been fueled. And we're about to finish our research into machining. And again, we're kind of looking for electric cremation, which we maybe should have done earlier. I don't know why we went for machining instead, but it's almost done anyway. Yeah, we're at 74 meals. I actually can't believe we hit 75 meals done. That is indicative of at least our process chain being acceptable now, I think. Now look at this. It's 5 p.m., 6 p.m. We're still using a ton of power. And it's been a lot of rain, so this might not be completely indicative of how our of how it's going to go for us in the future, but poor mood. Bear Taffy? Oh, Gordon Ramsay. Right. We still got like another season to go until he gets over the death of his daughter. I mean, you never really get over it, I suppose, but, you know, you learn to live with it. You eating your simple meal inside of the stockpile? That doesn't seem right. Why don't you just go eat it at a table? If you have a breakdown because you didn't eat at a table, I'm going to be real displeased. So he's just grabbing some blocks. He's going to be disappointed because he's, you know, going to be soaked when he comes inside, but he'll get over it. And it's 0 hour, midnight o'clock. I don't think our batteries are going to last through the night, but I'm guessing it's just because it was foggy. And the sun comes out at like 5, so we might be able to make it, but I still want to build one more gun turret, so we're not quite at a level of equilibrium that I'm happy with. Yeah, these are starting to generate electricity now. So we did at least live through the night, but in the wintertime, keep in mind, we are going to need, we're going to need heaters. Maybe not in our workshop because we have the smelter and stuff like that, but it's 19 degrees Celsius in here. What are you're shooting it? The cooler is actually heating this room now. So I'll tell you what, you know, just reset. That actually made it hotter. No, wait, it's 20. No, it's 17 outside. Okay, what happened there? Something got killed in our base. Look, I'm not gonna be picky. I'll take the rat meat, man. Does not bother me. I'm just looking at our process right now. Bear Taffy's doing good work. He's hauling cotton indoors. He really should be putting the hops indoors as well, but he did get all the medicine out there, and I'm starting to believe, you know, our faith in the system accomplished something very good for us here. Somebody should, if possible, be making steel. We do have one smith, but that's Bear Taffy. He's hauling instead. I mean, the hauling is valuable. But he should be smithing as well. Why is he not smithing? Oh, look at this. 8 o'clock, both batteries almost fully charged. We did have a clear day, so it's sensible. What are you grabbing? Steel? Sandstone. That's Sandstorm. I know it's Sandstorm, okay? Got a whole, like pig academy going for ourselves here. We should have a surplus, I was going to say. A real surplus of hops. And actually, we've got a great setup now because we've got so many meals cooked that Gordon Ramsay should be working on beer production. At least, you know, he'll make a few meals a day and then work on beer production as is necessary. But the problem is that he's not doing any research. And I basically see electric cremation as us getting rid of this enormous mood penalty once and for all. Although people have suggested that having this graveyard out here is not necessarily bad, because if raiders see it, they're going to be scared. Oh, good. An eclipse. It could be worse. Probably. It's not a solar flare, although a solar flare doesn't last as long. We still have batteries, so maybe we can last and have our food not spoil. But I'm sort of skeptical, and I think deservedly so, about whether or not our food's gonna last here. Because again, that's you can't just have, and I think this is probably common knowledge, but sometimes you're like, hey, do you put super cold water or super warm water into a pot if you want to boil water quickly? People go, cold water boils faster. That's ridiculous. You need to learn a little bit about thermodynamics. Look, I still think you're a good person, but that is a patently false statement. You know, the closer the temperature, oh, okay, here we go. The closer the temperature is to the temperature you want it to target, the faster it's going to get there. We will draft our units, but we might as well give them a little time, right? Oh, you know what? We should auto-rearm these things. Yeah, rearm the deadfall traps, dude. BT, what are you up to? Well, you're in a joy moment right now. Tell you what, I'll wait till you're not. What was I gonna say? Oh, it's like you can't have like bacteria and something and then freeze it and then be like, okay, so now it's good to go, right? Like it resets the best before date. Not true. All right, BT, my boy. You are going to consume simple meal. You know what? You should consume that simple meal before you do anything else. They are gonna raid us any moment now, though. Okay, you guys, you've taken long enough. Big V, you should not be outside. If these guys attack Big V or my sows, I'm gonna be very disappointed. Yo, they're shooting the sows! Big V. No. Ooh, you're probably fine. I think you're gonna make it back. You might get shot at, but I think you're gonna be okay. On your way back, tell you what. Why don't you reset these traps, though? I know you're training, but, like, maybe just, like, don't instead. Oh, whatever. Who cares? Alright, good time to make a save, at least. Save. Hard save. 046. Sanitation. Or food safety, if you'd prefer. Gordon Ramsay, why don't you get over there? Invicta, you got a sniper rifle. Apparently, whoever has the best shooting stat should have the assault rifle. No, don't try to arrest Invicta. So, you know what? We'll do this quickly. Drop your assault rifle. And then Sinvicta, drop your sniper rifle. And then Sinvicta, equip the assault rifle. Gordon Ramsay, equip the sniper rifle. There we go. Now I think we got a good setup here. And just because I'm anal about it, let's do another hard save. 047. Quality of life. Okay. So they're gonna, presumably, I'm taking it for granted that they're gonna come in through here. The problem is one of them has a shield, and it scares the crap out of me. Might as well go to speed 5. It scares the crap out of me because those shields are nasty. Also, they're attacking from the side that I don't have my second gun turret on. Here they come, though. Psych is screwed. Even if you don't step on that deadfall trap, you probably will not. You're toast. Oh my god, it's a solar eclipse, so the gun turret doesn't have power. Maybe we can just get one, we can get the shielded unit to leave. I don't know. I don't know about this one. Just go for it. Just go for it. No, there's less friendly fire risk in the most recent update. We did it! Okay, they're leaving. Are you dead? You're dead. You're also dead. That didn't go as bad as I thought it was. Bear does need rescue, but that's fine. Got some packaged survival meals as well. Alright, you guys are undrafted. Somebody rescue Bear, please. Like, he is a paramedic. It would be a good thing. Oh, our food. Our food. Spoils in less than a day. I would prepare to have some spoiled food here. And you know what? It's not necessarily the end of days. Food spoils in real life. And we live with it. I don't know what's going on with these pigs. Big V is a paramedic of some sort. Oh no, she only has a 4. What's Gordon Ramsay's medical stat? 11. Okay, that's awesome. Hopefully this eclipse ends soon because, like, all of our food is spoiling. Poor mood, Sinvicta. That seems very fair to me. Spoils in less than a day. Spoils in less than a day. Alpha beavers. If they're inside our base, I'll be pissed. Otherwise, as far as I'm concerned, eat all the trees you want to eat. Doesn't bother me. Alright. Well, you know, there's not much we could have done about this except, you know, what I suggested doing, which was building wind turrets. But, I don't know why I call them wind turrets. Makes me sound like I grew up in a freaking one-horse town, which I did. But that one-horse town now has wind turbines. maybe should have diversified, but I don't know how many wind turbines it would take us to build, or to have enough electricity to control our freezers anyway, so... I think that, all things considered, I should be relatively happy that the raid went relatively well. And again, losing simple meals isn't the end of the world when we have 648 potatoes, nearly 300 rice, 300 corn, etc., etc. And we still have another, at least 4 days in the growing season, but I think that it might go to the 13th, so we might have 11 days left. Okay, the eclipse is over. We will start to have power again immediately. Hopefully none of this stuff went bad. But it is worth noting that they will go bad soon. Where's BT going? You hauling? Hauling Timberwolf dead to dumping stockpile zone 2. Yeah, that's good. I mean, we should put animal corpses in the freezer, actually. So give me a sec here. Corpses. Animal corpses can go in the freezer. The meat should stay there. I would like you to... I'm gonna draft you. I'm gonna undraft you. I'm gonna grab... Well, hold up. This thing should not allow animal corpses. In that case. And the animal corpses should go fresh to our new freezer. No empty place configured to store it. What about this place, though? I mean, you allow animal corpses. Is it rotten? It is rotting. Okay, well... I mean, I guess... Just leave it, dude. I mean, I guess you should... It really shouldn't be in here, though. You might as well put rotting animal corpses in this area. And you're gonna see those corpses, but you know, better to have it over here than have everybody see a rotting animal corpse every day, I think. There's a tortoise head. I guess we'll make that forbidden. Dude, that is a long fucking walk here, but I guess it's good because you're getting gold out of it. We're back up to 72 meals. Beer production has slowed down quite a lot. Cutting down some trees, it's still important. How is the solar plants doing? Not bad. Not bad. But I want to see these batteries done every single day, you know? These fucking parkas, dude. It takes 100 years. But we may have one parka available for our winter season. I'm so excited. I mean, to be fair, Big V, she's spending a lot of time growing, and she's not a great tailor to begin with. She's no Tim the Toolman tailor, so... I have to accept that she's going to be a little suboptimal here. Now, this is the only thing that frightens me. Solar eclipses and solar flares create a situation in which our food goes bad really fast. I wish it could just be like, hey, colonists, gorge. Oh my god, the pig hauled potatoes. Did you see it? The pig took some potatoes and dragged them into the base. This is the greatest day of my life. And we do have a little bit of a logjam in our freezer here, but as long as the temperature's not getting too bad, I don't really care. Oh, and Sinvicta's doing some cleaning. That is actually a great sign, not just because things are getting clean, but because that means that he has worked all the way through his queue. And as a result, he'll clean and then research, maybe. Yeah, so, I mean, he's got terrible research skills, but at least some cleaning is being done. Oh, Gordon Ramsay's researching, actually, and Bear's making some art. So, our colony is really moving up on the, like, Maslow's hierarchy of needs. Although, I don't understand why you wouldn't be making beer right now if you're Gordon Ramsay or Bear Taffy. Both of whom have, at least, well, Gordon Ramsay's a great chef. Bear Taffy is adequate. And ooh, traders are here again. We're definitely going to be able to make it through the night without losing power, which is good. Lots of traders. Certainly not interested in attacking these guys. We got to work on our defense. Like, it's not a great setup there anymore. So, Sinvicta has the best social stat, I thought. Didn't we go through this? Or Big V? Big V has the best social stat. We'll wait for her to wake up. They stick around for a long time, so we shouldn't sweat it too much. And when it's after 8, they start not exclusively being concerned with joy. Hopefully Sinvicta is doing... Oh, he's growing right now. That's fine. Where are you going? Harvesting potato plant? You can do that, but also do some trading here if necessary. Okay, that's our timer, but we'll trade nonetheless. What do we want to sell? We don't care about the Pila. We don't care about the Great Bow. We don't care about the Pila. We don't care about the Pila. These guys will buy weapons from us, so... we do want to keep the sniper rifle. Bear should equip that. So that's 50 silver easily. We'll sell all of our clubs. We'll sell our plasteel shiv. I mean, I want everybody with a gun. The plasteel knife is worth a lot of money. But, you know, okay, let's keep it. If it's worth money, let's keep it. And then we, there's not really much else I want. Like, I don't really want to buy medicine. We're doing okay on medicine. I definitely don't want to buy a kidney. And I don't really need any other weapons, so let's just accept that for what it is right now. And don't forget that my boy Bear Taffy, once he's done hauling here, is going to need to get his sniper rifle back. Which is right there, I think. Prioritize cleaning vomit of Bear Taffy. Okay. I mean, this seems like we've got a great system here. Colonist needs treatment. What the fuck happened? Are they fighting? Gordon Ramsay started a fight with Bear Taffy because he's slighted. Colonist needs rescue. Yo. Rescue him. Well, now they're fighting with each other. You can't win for losing, man. Gordon Ramsay needs treatment or he may die of his wounds. He's got a bruise from a right human fist. Smart idea. Hey, let's go fight the doctor and then be a doctor and bring him back to health. Well, maybe they'll get over it. His treatment quality is 112%. That's pretty dope. So, I mean, I guess I'm happy they might be getting over it. Wealth continuing to rise at a nice rate. Mood has actually been solid-ish in the 40s for a while, which I'm going to take as a positive, especially considering we still have a huge debuff due to that dude's daughter dying. Treatment quality 107%. This is nice now. Well, I guess that we should stop this episode here. I just want Bear Taffy to eat and then sleep in the hospital bed. And then I will feel okay to end the episode here. I know we just had an auto save, but I'll do a quick save regardless. Hard save 048 fight. Thanks for watching. I hope you guys have enjoyed the episode. In case you're unaware, these come out every single day at 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, aka aka 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you're interested in watching, that's when they come out. You can also subscribe to just have them, you know, pop up on your homepage. Visit youtube.com/Northernlion to see them every single day. And of course, if you enjoyed the episode, like the video. It helps out a great deal. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.